So what is it that you warn caregivers about?
It's really easy to kind of cross the boundary where you're so involved in someone's life that you take on their life pain. If you have the heart to be a caregiver, then you're naturally going to want to solve the problems. I mean, people who are caregivers are fixers. I'm a fixer. But you have to kind of provide the care and then know that we can't fix everything. But if we can work with the family to solve the problems, we want to provide the resources to do that.
So that is really a challenge. Now you see that with Timesavers, that sometimes you have some caregivers who maybe have crossed over, if you will, and you kind of have to
Reel
pull them back.
in, yeah. And
so,
we have those conversations.
Okay. Are
And
they usually aware that they've done that?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
crush themselves, right?
It's I don't want to say it's a burden because it's an opportunity, but it's a weight nevertheless. And you know, people have their own lives, and we want our caregivers to be able to go to their lives and have what they need be resuscitated in their own lives with their families and their hobbies and those kinds of things.
So it really is a fine line when you're a caregiver. You don't want to be so detached that you're not
Yes.
properly caring for the individual you're supposed to care for, but you also don't want to go overboard.
Right.
So really, what's the healthy medium?
It's hard to find, and
Yeah.
I think people who have been in caregiving, we have some who have been in caregiving for 25, 30 years. That's been their life, and they've figured out the way to navigate it. When people are a little younger and they are giving their heart to someone, it's kind of like dating and falling in
Sure.
love. And you give your heart to somebody, and then you're like, don't break my heart, you know. So
Yeah, don't pass away.
how do you
don't
give
leave
them
me.
love without giving them your whole heart?
Whoa, that is a challenge. The key now to caregiving is taking care of your own self,
Yes.
right? Which
Yes.
just sounds kind of silly, but it's so important.
Self-care and survival are interchangeable. In order to survive, you have to care for yourself. And people will say that's selfish. I feel guilty when I do that. You're no good to someone else if you're in the hospital. You're no good to your spouse who has Alzheimer's if you have gotten pneumonia because you haven't taken care of yourself and you haven't been to the doctor when you were supposed to go.
So really important.
So you think of it really as a gift to them to take care of yourself.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thanks for
We've
the
been talking with
opportunity.
Elizabeth Downing, who runs Timesavers, and we've been talking a little bit about Alzheimer's here on Coffee Near Me at Spencer's Coffee House in downtown Bowling Green. And thank you, really. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
that information.
Appreciate it.